Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hazleton area on a Tuesday night. Another Tuesday night, Coach, here. It seems like we've been here all these Tuesday nights tonight. I hope you enjoyed your Super Bowl weekend, Coach. The preparation to championship games. Your Eagles are in the big game.
Yes, they is.
Against the Chefs. So that'll take place next Sunday.
That is correct.
In New Orleans.
Yep.
So it should be a good game. I'm actually sticking for the Eagles, Coach.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Sticking for the Eagles. But tonight, the Nanticoke Trojans make that long 20-minute ride.
Yeah, big one.
Do you know in Nanticoke, I don't know if you know this, Coach. I don't know if I might have told you this last time. Someone told me this. The street that the Nanticoke High School is on, Calusco Street, I believe it's called, in Nanticoke. Something like that. That is the name. I'm probably mispronouncing it. It is the only street, I read this the one time. I don't know how true it is, but you know what they say. If you read it on the internet, it has to be true. It is the only street in the United States where you can go from preschool to college on the same street.
Wow.
They're all on the same street. Now, well, somebody could verify that, but that's what I was told. So,
well, there you go.
It has to be true. Well, for the Cougars, last Thursday, not a good result up in Plains, Coach.
Nah, we were here.
Controversy has filled the air with this game. I'm reading about it on our local paper. I'm reading about it online. I did see the video. I watched the end of the game. Dave Yanuzzi hit 2 free throws with 0.5 seconds to go, giving the Wolfpack a win over Hazleton area. Coach, it looks like you saw a ghost. What are you looking for?
Unless I'm seeing things,
Guzman's
Guzman's not even dressed.
Yeah, he's in civilians there. Maybe.
Okay, that's what I'm sorry.
He's in a walking boot.
Yep. So we didn't know that. So I'm sorry to interrupt you. So it was a heartbreaking loss as the Cougars lost 51-49, and it came down to under 1 second, Paul.
Yeah, and they're talking about it. They're saying that the whistle blew after the shot, the whole 9 yards. Listen, the officials are humans. It's human error. It happens. There's no replay in high school sports. We've seen it happen a million times. Wilkes-Barre scored 5 more points in the fourth quarter. And you know what teams they always used to say? Score more points. I feel bad for Hazleton area because Coach Brogan, they really left it all out in the court. They played a tremendous game. It was close, but in the end, the Wolfpack got, they got that. But we saw it last year happen. We were there, Coach, when Gennaro hit the foul shots.
Right.
When they called it. So, it happens. But anyway, a big loss for Hazleton area in the Wyoming Valley Conference standings. That proved to be the difference. Dylan Stish, another really good game, 15 points, followed by Yo-Yo Moran with 13 points. Another good game. Yo-Yo's been playing really well. I know he's one of our spotlight players later on tonight.
Well, for Nanticoke, their last game was home versus the Pittston Patriots. Friday, January 24th, a game in which they lost by 30 points, 56-26. Patriots, in their usual balanced attack, led by Paul McGarry, 15 points, led the way for Pittston. And the usual suspects for the Patriots, LaPresto had 8, Matt Walter, Lynn, and Aiden Clark, and John Jadis all apiece had 6 points. So that's about as balanced as you could get. A couple of players we're going to be looking at tonight led Nanticoke, and that's Matthias Mitchell. He's not going to be hard to miss. He had 10 points. Loudenmuller and Ethan Yenjayeski each scored 6 points for the Nanticoke Trojans, who, as you said, are making their first appearance at McGeehan Gymnasium in a while.
Yeah, I mean, they renewed the rivalry this year. They haven't played. I don't have the exact time they played, but they used to play all the time back when I was in school. It was a huge rivalry, Nanticoke and Hazleton, but I think they replaced them on the schedule with Tunkhannock. Nanticoke came in for Coach Brogan, 8-10, 5-3 in the Wyoming Valley Conference. It's really, really bunched up. It's going to come down to the end for that second seed to make the playoffs there for the conference. They're averaging 63 points a game. They're giving up 59.2, Coach.
Yeah, so every game has been pretty much nip and tuck. And, they really lost the golden opportunity because Pittston upset Dallas. And they finished the season here with Dallas. But you can't look backwards.
Nope.
And you have to play for the present. So the last time these two teams met was in Nanticoke on Thursday, January 7th. a 30-point Hazleton area victory, 84-54. Cougars got 20-plus points in each of the 3 of the 4 quarters, and that 84-point explosion was one of their best of the year. Stish, as usual self, scored 14 of his 18 points in the fourth quarter. That's right when he started to break out of that slump.
Yep.
And Guzman scored a game-best 20 points, and then Ryan Staffen also was in double figures with 11. For Nanticoke, Matthias Mitchell had 15, and Ethan Ball 14 to lead the Nanticoke Trojans as they strut on into McGeehan tonight. For our spotlight players, Paul?
Well, we'll talk about the junior, number 32, 6'2", wide receiver on the football team. Basketball player off the bench. He comes most of the time, averaging 5.3 points a game. Does not shoot many outside shots. Free throw percentage, he got up to 50%. He's one of those yeoman's type workers there we talk about.
No pun intended.
Right, no pun intended. Actually, we'll take a pun on that one. But hey, he does the little things, the things you don't see. It doesn't show up in the box score. He's physical. He's big. The only question mark on Yo-Yo sometimes his hands are moving faster than he is. You know what I mean? That's the only knock on him. But the kid gives 1,000% every time up and down the court. He's coming off his best effort of the season. And as we're getting closer to, as Jim Morris says, playoffs, Yo-Yo's going to be a guy that has to contribute here on this team as we get into the Wyoming Valley Conference playoffs. If Hazleton makes it, the district playoffs they will be in. It looks like they're going to be the 3 or 4 seed in there, and that will, in turn give a home game here, which, again, we talk about that all the time. In the district, a home game is huge.
It is. Hazleton, let's be honest, is a different animal when they play here. They've been fairly successful. Even the games that they lost to Spring Mills, still ranked first in West Virginia and undefeated, by the way. They were right in that ball game right till the end. So let's hope for at least one home game, but let's get through tonight. You've got a 6-13 Nanticoke Trojan team coming in 1-9 in the Wyoming Valley Conference. And with all due respect to Nanticoke, Hazleton should win this game tonight.
Yep.
The first spotlight player is number 45. He's a junior, Matthias Mitchell. He is not hard to find.
No, he's big. We're watching him warm up there.
He looks like Luis wearing navy blue tonight. So
yeah.
He's put together. He's averaging just over 18 points a game for the Trojans. He's a 66% free throw shooter. And once in a while, he'll step back and hit a 3. He's got 6 of them on the year, but that is certainly not his forte.
Yeah, we're watching him warm up now, Coach. They have him on the block, and they're practicing getting the ball into him, turning left, turning right, drop step, and putting it in. You're going to see them try to pound the ball inside to number 45 early and often, because as he goes, they go. I mean, he averages 18 points a game. I'm not sure what Nanticoke was averaging per game. Kind of skipped over that. That was my fault. But he's averaging 18.
Well, they're averaging 50.8 points a game.
So by my Scott Steiner math, that's almost 1/3.
Right. And the second player of our spotlight tonight for the Trojans is a senior guard, number 11, Ethan Ball. He's second in the team in scoring, averaging 7.2 points a game. 62% free throw shooter. However, Ethan's the one that you've got to watch from the three-point range. He has 27 made three-point attempts coming into tonight's game. And keys to the game with Hazleton is very simple. Take care of business, especially with Louise not playing tonight, out with some type of a foot injury. We're going to assume he's got a boot on. Neither of us knew that right until we saw him standing under the basket. So somebody's going to have to step up to help Dylan tonight. It could be Yo-Yo. It could be Ryan Staffen. Love it to be both.
And congratulations to Ryan Staffen. He announced today he's going to be going to Penn State main campus. I saw that on Facebook today. So congratulations
absolutely
to Ryan. And so that's basically all we have from here, Coach. Coming up on the schedule, what do we got coming up for Hazleton? They got tonight Nanticoke. Friday they are in Pittston, and then in Plymouth on Tuesday, and they'll finish up the homestand here with Dallas on senior night. So 4 games left, 2 home, 2 away. 4 very winnable games for Hazleton if they want to make some noise in that Wyoming Valley Conference.
Now's the time.
They got to go 4-0.
Yeah, they have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Dallas, and Wilkes-Barre and Hazleton are all tied for the 2 spot with 3 losses. Note, Wilkes-Barre beat Hazleton twice. I'm not sure, excuse me, Wilkes-Barre and Pittston's. It might come down through strength of schedule. I'm not sure what the tiebreakers are, but there's usually 1,000,001 different tiebreakers.
Well, all right, Paul Bowe. That is tonight's pregame.
And what do we got for Nanticoke coming up, Coach, at the end of the year here for them, for the Trojans?
Trojans will be home for the final 2 games against Dallas and Crestwood.
Oh, they got 3 in a row that are really tough here.
Yep. And they're coming in on a 7-game losing streak.
And they lost
and
10
of their last 11.
Wow. Yeah, it's a struggling year for Nanticoke. Okay, but listen, that's why you got to play the game, and we say it all the time with the girls. Start fast, end fast.
Yep.
Take them out while you can. On paper, you should win the game. Guzman's out. There's 20 points right there. So are you more than 20 points better than this team? You better be on paper, or on the court. If you are on paper, it doesn't really matter.
Well, they were by 30 the last time they played in Nanticoke, so we'll see tonight.
All right, we'll send it down to our public address announcer in about 2 minutes for our starting lineups. Don't go anywhere. Go to the refrigerator, grab something cold to drink, perhaps even a snack. The game is on. It's the Trojans and the Cougars live from Hazleton area. Bottom of the hour. All right, Coach, we got a Wilkes-Barre officiating crew tonight. Mr. Weinstock heading the crew. Time to play the game. And someone who won't be playing the game tonight is DeVito. Our producer is out sick, so I want to wish him some very good well wishes, Coach. How about you?
Absolutely.
And we'll hope to see DeVito on Thursday as he recovers. And the tip is controlled by the Trojans. That's Bell with the ball. With the ball. Nice poke there by Moran. Loose ball on the floor, and it's going to be tied up, and we'll have a jump ball. And possession arrow will go to Hazleton as Nanticoke won the tip. And Prokowski, the senior, will take it up across the timeline. Left-handed dribble. Passes back over to Stish. Hands it over to Saladin. Now back to Dillon, left wing. Dillon drives baseline right down. Good block there.
Matthias got it.
By Mitchell.
An emphatic swat away by
that was
a
nice block. He went up high for that one. Back out to Saladin, top of the key. He's going to launch an NBA range three, and it's raining threes as he knocks it down.
Saladin off to a good start. 3 spot for the Cougars. A little bit of token pressure by Coach Brogan.
Inside to Mitchell. They were practicing that all night in warm-ups there. Ball batted around. That was Saladin again, knocked it free.
And you can see Mitchell strong. He went to the basket.
Nice basket there by Starling.
Yeah, great pass by Prokowski to locate him.
A lot bigger lineup tonight, it seems like, here for Hazleton with Moran and Starling into the ball game. 5-0 to Hazleton area. Mitchell has it poked away. Starling on the break, and it's a good foul by Nanticoke.
Yeah, they're going to get Mullery for the body to stop a breakaway, where it most likely would have been 7-0 early on here in the first period.
Yep, 6:40 to go in the opening frame. Thanks for spending your Tuesday evening with us here and winding down the regular season, Coach, getting ready to the best time of the year, to Wyoming Valley Conference playoffs, the district playoffs, and then the state playoffs, the granddaddy of them all.
That's right.
Prokowski over to Stish, top of the key. Over to Starling. Ball held above his head now, chest high, back over to Dillon. Kicks it over the corner. Gavin for 3, no good. Rebound by Moran, and they're going to get him for over the back. Made a little contact with the body.
He did. Boy, that shot had nice rotation on it. I thought it was good when Gavin let it go. It just missed the mark just a little bit.
Stahoviak will trigger the inbound. The junior. Over to Mullery. Now up to Mitchell. Saladin gets a hand in the passing lane. Another turnover. Swings it over inside. Sterling. I'd like to see him go right up with that, Coach.
Yeah.
Put it on the floor. That's habit. Another foul here. 4 fouls in the first 2 minutes already. So you know what we're going to be calling tonight. They're going to be calling a close game, Coach.
Sounds it. That's what one would be led to believe so far.
Pearson. Over to Stahoviak as he brings it across the timeline, being guarded by Moran. Swings it over to Ball. Ball taps the brakes. Pass inside to Mitchell. Stahoviak for 3, nailed it. Excuse me, that was Mullery, number 24. Nice rotation, good ball movement by the Trojans.
Absolutely, you just beat me to the punch. A little inside-out play there.
It's out for 3, that's no good, and they hit the stanchion. There we go. I get my scoring chart updated here. Trying to refresh it, Coach.
Oh.
Nice baseline jumper.
And Nanticoke
Mullery again.
Broke the press with ease.
Mullery has all 5 of their points. We are deadlocked here at 5. Over to Yo-Yo. Over the corner to Prokowski. One-hander, can't get it to go. It should stay here with Hazel, but they're going to get a foul on the boards, and that's on East Starling. That's his second, I believe, Coach.
It is.
Right? Yeah.
No, it's his first. Excuse me.
Well, they put that up awful quick. They must have got Chubby back there on the board. He has to have two.
Wait a second. Foul was on Nanticoke, number 45. That's what I thought it was on Matthias Mitchell. They didn't call that on Hazleton.
Well, I was confused why he was going to the bench, so that threw me off. My apologies. Stish, one-hander, pulls the string, can't get the fall. Dillon gets his own rebound. Ball comes batted out again. Into the hands of Ball. Lid on the basket underneath early for the Cougars. Mullery, he's had the hot hand. They're trying to get the ball inside to Mitchell. And they do. Staffen posted him up. Bodied him up, excuse me. Mid-range jumper is no good as it hit every part of the rim, didn't go in.
It's the Koviak with the board.
Three again, that's short. And Staffen finally clears the boards. Hazel with an odd man rush here. Saladin kicks it back. Over to Staffen, back over, pass down low to the baseline to Saladin. Swings it cross court for three. That's Staffen, no good again. Hazleton ice cold from behind the arc.
Here we have a turnover.
1 of 4 from behind the arc here from Hazleton. And Coach throwing peanuts at me here.
Just tossing them over away from me. I don't need them. I'm fat enough. They're good for you, pecans.
Pecans. They're apple pie pecans.
Yeah, well, Hazleton's got to get going here, Paul. They're stuck in neutral.
They are.
Don't like what I'm seeing here.
Nope, Prokowski with the ball. Left-hander across the timeline over to Moran. Back over to Stish. He's going to launch a long three. That's no good. Moran pulls the boards off the glass. No good. Staffen doing yeoman's work under there. Throws it in reverse up and in. Good board work by Ryan Staffen
well
there.
Well done, yeah. Third time's a charm. No quit for the Cougars there, and they were rewarded with a basket.
And Hazel has a big lineup in. Nanticoke is really crashing the boards. Mitchell kicks it back. Jenjaluski there with the ball, Coach, right?
Jenjayeski.
Jenjaluski. I sound like that commercial with Andy Reid. Fumblerooski. Saladin, good look for three. Knocked it down.
That's big for Mr. Saladin to keep banging those because they're not bothering to cover them. And they'll have to change, and Nanticoke's going to talk about it. They can't leave them that wide open.
Nope. Let's take a timeout here. 10-7, Cougars lead. We'll be back. Charge. 10-7. Saladin has 2 threes for the Cougars. Up to Mitchell. There comes the trap there. Almost throws it away. Ball taps the brakes. Back over to Mitchell, now back out top of the key. Stahoviak now with the ball. Over the ball, inside Mitchell. Tries a drop step, good defense by Stafford as he stands his ground. There was that Stish in there. I couldn't tell who that was. Must have been Stish. Ritz into the ball game also. It's out another three. Oh, he's on fire.
South Dean's come to play tonight. Give the young lad 9 points, Paul. Angel having a wonderful night. Ooh.
Mullery going to go to the line, shooting 63%. He'll shoot a pair. 1:58 to go in the first quarter. Hazleton by 6. First one up, first one is good.
And going to get Ritz on the wrist, holding. Hazleton not very quick to the ball off that missed foul shot.
No, it almost looks like they were just standing around. Gotsky taking a break into the ball game. Was that East Starling coming back in? I believe so. Oh, no, that is number 32.
Yo-yo.
It's Moran. Left wing inside Mitchell. Jump hook. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Saladin. Up ahead to Stish. Now pushing the ball to Moran. Moran top. Saladin again. That one's short. Missed everything on that one. But it will stay here with Hazleton with 1:33 to go here in the first quarter.
And if you're Angel, why not? You know?
Over to Stish. Kicks it back to Moran. Moran hangs in the air off the window, up and in. Good body control by Yo-Yo.
Very nice. I was waiting for the whistle, but a good non-call. There was very little contact there. Steal by the Cougars.
Yeah, Moran again. Johnny on the spot. And coming out with it is Ball. Up ahead. Stahoviak, he's being trapped over to Mitchell. Mitchell drives and he's going to get a walk here, no? Or
Not going to get a hold. I was thinking the same thing, but
took a big Euro step there.
Yeah, the entire continent.
Yeah, it was. Back to Eurasia. .52 seconds to go, 15-8, Hazelton area. Mitchell at the line, shooting 66%. Averaging 18.1 points a game. By far the most dangerous Trojan on the court. And he doesn't take a break much. He stays in mostly the whole game. Second one rattles in and out. Moran corrals the rebound, and clock not moving in 52 seconds.
Nope.
It's stuck. Over the corner to Moran. He'll launch a three. That's no good. Rebound by Pearson. And a steal by Moran. A lot of contact there. Referee had his arm up in the air.
No foul. Arm and no whistle. I haven't seen that before. Interesting. Nonetheless.
I was seeing things. 17-9, final 30 seconds of the first quarter. Cougars now putting it on here. Rebound by Staffen.
Plenty of time for Hazleton.
Hazleton on a 7-2 run here to close the quarter. Make it 9-2 as Stish hangs in the air. And there is your horn.
Good, nice way for Hazleton to wake up a bit here and close the quarter with a 10-point lead over the visiting Trojans.
Yeah, Hazleton closed on it was 10-7 at one point, and Hazleton ended on a 9-2 run here to finish the quarter out. So let's take a quick break. We'll be back for quarter number 2 live from Hazleton area. All right, we are back here at Hazleton area. Hazleton leads by 10 after 1. Nanticoke shooting 3 of 10 from the field, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Turned it over 5 times, 3 offensive rebounds, 4 defensive rebounds, 1 block, and 1 steal. For Hazleton, 8 of 20. A lot of shots for Hazleton. 3 of 9 from behind the arc. 2 turnovers, 4 rebounds, 6 defensive rebounds. No blocks, but they did steal the ball 4 times. Not sure what that noise was, Coach, but I know you didn't fall. That's all that matters.
I did not.
We are underway here in period number 2. See if the Cougars can start the way they finished the quarter. Nice sky hook there by number 34. That is Yen Jai Uski.
Yen Jayeski.
Close enough. That was a nice move.
Was. Shades of Kareem came back for a second.
I was thinking Ralph Sampson. He used to try that big hook all the time.
He did.
Not like Kareem, though. Nobody did it like Kareem. Ball tipped around out of the hands of Staffen and ran down by Pearson.
Man, Cougars late to the ball again.
Yeah. Nanticoke getting a lot of loose balls here. Back up top of the key now, swings it to the corner to Pearson. Nice bullet pass inside. And it's going to be Hazleton ball, as a little too hot to handle.
Yes, Stahoviak had a hard time controlling that bullet pass, as you like to call it.
That is a bullet pass. You make fun of all my
I do not. I think it's a great.
My shuffle pass.
It's a great adjective to use.
I try to be as descriptive as possible. Well, that one's easy. Swish. How's that for a description?
That's a description.
Staffen. That's the 8 ball in the side pocket.
Yep, 5 points for Ryan. That's not allowed anymore, bud. Cannot make any type of a bow and arrow gesture. If you do it again, I'm removing you.
6:09 here to go in the second quarter. Hazleton 22-9 on a big run here. A 12-2 run by the Cougars.
Big run for Hazleton and a big drought for the Trojans, who have not scored in a while.
They have not. Ooh, a big check there.
Well, that was interesting.
Stay here with Nanticoke.
Yes, Stahoviak had a 5-yard head start. Took a couple Cougars out, but not enough to warrant a foul.
Nanticoke got to be careful here. Ooh. They got to be very careful here. Got to try to knock down long 3, no good. Rebound Stish. Cougars looking to run up ahead. Staffen running the court.
Got away with some steps there, Mr. Bowe, but we'll take it. 7 points for Mr. Staffen now as the Cougars begin to pull away.
Well, that's big for Hazleton area here because Nanticoke does not score a lot of points. So get your points early and often, and their offense is really out of sync. Long cross-court pass, 3 ball on the way is no good, and Hazleton owning the backboard. Up ahead. Burkowski way too far.
Yeah, ill-advised pass there. Gavin should know better than to throw that. Your chances of completing that are very slim, but I know what he was trying to do, but not a good pass there.
5:14 clock moving here in the second quarter. Nanticoke has not scored in a long, long time, Coach.
Yeah, we're talking
About
6 minutes.
Yeah, about 6 minutes. It's 3 minutes of this period, and going back to the second, they made it on the free throws is what they hit.
Correct.
So they have not hit a bucket in the field in a long, long time, since it was 7-7. Stish back out to Gavin, swings across court. Staffen.
I'd like to see Ryan take that shot.
Yeah, he was open for that shot. Coach Brogan substituting pretty quick here.
Mr. Malenciano back in the game for Ryan.
Starling has this long wingspan there. Really good defensive player. And you can see him, there's a trap into the corner, and that's going to go back court and out of bounds.
Yeah, another toss away. They jumped Mitchell quickly. There were 3 Cougars present out of the den.
(24-9) here with 4:37 to go in the half.
I don't think Matthias expected it that quickly. Actually, he just turned and heaved it to the backcourt. There was nobody there.
Stish, long three, got it.
When he's on, he's fun to watch.
Yeah, he has one of the prettiest shots. He really does. Effortless.
Yep.
And like I said, when he's on, there's nobody better. And remember, he's only a sophomore, guys.
And this game very quickly is 2 points away from becoming a Hazleton 20-point lead. As again, the Cougars starting to open things up, but Nanticoke can't score.
No, they as they say, they can't put the ball in the ocean, and they haven't scored since a field goal from the field when it was 7-7, Coach. That was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. We are midway through the second quarter. Nanticoke still looking for their first 2 points of the quarter. You know, on a side note, Coach, here.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was a matter of time.
What?
What do we got?
No. I was just looking at my text. That wasn't what I was going to say.
No, I figured someone was texting you.
That was DeVito.
Yeah.
DeVito was texting me that Caitlin's on concession stand duty. But I already cleared it. I don't know how DeVito even knows that. Anyway, I'll tell you after this play here.
Okay.
Nice 3-ball. Still can't get it to go. Moran with a rebound. Burkowski with a ball. Up
wonderful
ahead.
Pass. Now that was a wonderful pass.
He threaded the needle there. What I was going to say, Coach, is, you know, I do the Penn State Schuylkill basketball, men's and women's games.
You do.
Tonight, Penn State Hazleton is playing down there. And I obviously had to get a sub in there, so my friend Brian is taking over for me down there. Hazleton graduate Brianna Kennedy playing for the girls team, 22 points.
Excellent.
In a loss, because the Schuylkill girls are really good, but Brianna put up 22 points, so it's good to see our local athletes, you know, excelling at the next level. So there was a nice article in the paper about Brianna the other day. She went out to State College and transferred back here and really, really doing well the last 2 years playing for Penn State Hazleton.
Well, congratulations. And the Trojan drought was ended on the last possession down the court by Matthias Mitchell. Mullery trying to force the ball into Mitchell. And he's going to take it by himself down the lane.
Mullery there. Oh, big swat there, whoever that was. Ball for 3, got it. That was Dylan Ball.
And maybe Nanticoke has woken up offensively as they've scored on their last 2 consecutive possessions. Something that had not happened since early in the first period.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like you said, we always say this, you're always looking for little things. No such thing as a 20-point play in basketball. Just little things up and down the court. Win every possession, or win as many as you can, and chip away. You know, Hazleton's out and running. They're running the ball. They're outletting. They're playing. They're getting high percentage shots under the basket. Nanticoke's working for everything that they have to work for. for every opportunity. And that's a credit to Hazleton's defense. Stish hangs in the air from the elbow. Got it.
Again, just effortless. Soft touch on the jump shot. Great rotation.
Give Dillon 7 on the ball game. Mitchell now back over to Ball. Back over to Ethan Ball. It's going to stay here with the Trojans.
Nice defense by Ryan Staffen. Was able to reach around there and not get a foul with the body.
2:37 to go in the half. Hazleton up by 17. Ball. Long three. No good. 2 Cougars on the ball. Up ahead to Stish, looking to run again. Staffen, long three. Pulls the string. Can't get it to fall. Run down the loose ball is Mullery. Mullery's played a nice half.
Yes, he has.
Looking for a bright spot. There's one. He has 6 points. He had those early 2 3-pointers. There's a pick there. Gavin lays it up and in.
Nice defense. Good quick hands by Prokowski.
Yep.
Got himself a layup.
See, Justin Cruz I saw in the game for a little. He's still in the game. He's out there too. We're going to call him. Coming out getting some minutes here to senior point guard. Ritz coming back in, and also number 31. That's Eric Perez. We haven't seen much of him, Coach.
No, we have not. 5'10" senior. Going to get some playing time in the first half.
.135 to go. Be important how Nanticoke could close the half here. Very important for them. Staffen took a bad step there, Coach. Hoping he's okay. Walking gingerly on that ankle. Cruz traveled.
He may have got smacked in the face.
Who's that? Oh, Staffen?
Staffen, yeah.
He's coming out. I think you might be right. He's holding.
He's not limping or anything.
No, upper body. Yeah, definitely upper body.
Upper body injury.
Upper body
a
injury.
UBI. There you go.
And you can see he has his head down.
King Kong Bundy for you right there on the Trojans, Paul.
Where's that?
5. Got the 5 count, not 3, 5. Look who's coming up the steps.
Our halftime guests are arriving.
How about that?
Damien's back here. He's getting everything set up here. No DeVito tonight on the halftime thing. Look how smooth it's going.
Oh, here's something.
She could use number 1. Yeah, that's fine. We missed DeVito, though. I can tell you that. He was quick to point out everything, and he'll be back Thursday, Coach. I guarantee you with bells on.
He won't miss Thursday. They'll bring him in
a gurney.
In a gurney, wheelchair, all bandaged up.
Mask on.
If Davino misses the game Thursday, I will give you my car.
Whoa, Davino, how much to stay home? Coach will give us the car, and Yo-Yo hits the first one.
That's how sure I am. As a matter of fact, Davino may be even camp out here. He might be out tailgating Thursday morning before the Lady Cougars even get to school.
And Lady Cougars, the Pittston area. Lady Patriots coming to town. Moran's second one is good. So Davino will be driving that Cornhusker Mercedes out there. You did take the last parking place tonight, you know that. I asked Gav's brother where I could park. He said, your partner took the last spot. I said, I should have had him pick me up. Off the foot, and another turnover for Nanticoke with 48 seconds to go. in the quarter.
And I just wonder if those officials go to the school of pointing. I love their quick point gestures there when it's going the other way. Last shot for the Cougars, maybe?
Maybe. 36 seconds to go. Long three by Perez. No good. And a tie up here and jump ball. It's going to be Nanticoke ball.
Yeah, nice aggressiveness by Yo-Yo.
.26 seconds to go. Into the corner, now left wing. Ball being pressured again.
Now they're going to get a body.
16 seconds to go.
Yeah, Justin Cruz.
It's only the first team foul on Hazleton, I believe.
Yeah, you know, it started off
as a foul fest.
As a foul fest, the double effer. Right, a foul fest. Knock it off. It's a family show. And the refs have really let them play. You all right? I didn't mean to hurt you, okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
3 ball on the way. No good. 4 seconds to go. Look at that 3-second delay. Up ahead to Perez at the buzzer.
Oh, we got it. No, they're waving it off.
Waving it off.
He's no fun.
That was that was close, but no bucket here by Perez as he shot it from 3/4. And both teams will exit. Hazleton puts up 16 in the second. And Nanticoke puts up 5.
How many?
5. And we are at the half. Let's take a quick break. We got some Lady Cougars coming up. We busted them out from concession stand duty. We'll be back here in the Hazleton area.
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, why is it so loud?
Welcome back. I'm going to have to go for eardrum replacements. Caitlin just screamed in my ear.
It's really loud. Okay, that's better. Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm over here.
Hello. Okay.
Hi. We're good. Damien's going over there.
We're all set.
Well, we are here. We are at the half. We get a lot of feedback with the microphone, so you're going to probably hear a lot of echoing, but that's what happens when we have 4 of them on. But we're good. So we have our usual guest, Caitlin. She's a regular up here. She has her own seat and everything. And Sophia's become a regular now as
I
we
love
got
it.
her
I think it's awesome.
going for her communications degree. Now to fill in for the games next year when you're home on the, from school, you'll be coming up here and doing the games with us.
Maybe.
Always welcome.
So, yesterday, big win
Yep.
over Berwick. 27 points, Caitlin, I saw.
Yeah.
Were you gunning again? Were you shooting the ball?
Yeah, I shot pretty good last night.
You did. I saw you were 7 for 10, I believe, or something like that from behind the arc. It was good. It was good. So, what's the key for the team now? Stay focused? How are you guys doing to stay focused? Let me ask you that.
Well, we have some really tough practices. Like, we had an inter-squad scrimmage. It got
boy.
really competitive.
Yeah.
Gab wasn't making, Gab was making some pretty good calls.
Gab was like on the court
Yeah.
screaming at Danny because
Yeah,
his team was losing.
No, we were not losing.
No, my
It
team was
tied.
losing. Wait, was I on your team? No.
No, we were on something.
Yeah.
All right, so take us through that. Do you get the picked sides, or do the coaches already have it picked
Danny
for you?
picks them, so they're like, the bigs are all split up and we're
So you
split
have an
up.
actual game
Yeah,
scrimmage?
we keep score. Yeah.
Well, I would love to see one of those
Yeah,
because as I've gotten to
they're
know
great.
you girls a little bit, as we've gotten to know you a bit, competitive certainly does step out. So I would want to see that.
Yeah.
And who refs?
Danny.
No.
Danny.
No.
Yes.
No. Gab
No.
came in at the end of the game and made some calls.
Yeah, because Danny felt
And we
bad, so
only-
he gave us calls.
And we only shot foul shots in the last minute, and that's how the game was tied at
Who
the
won?
end.
Who won?
It was tied.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Should at least free throws to break the tie or something.
Holy cats.
Yeah, so Pittston coming in here on Thursday.
Yep.
You got 2 more home games, right? Pittston and Valley West. Is that the last home game?
Yep.
So, again, you guys, I think you guys already clinched the Wyoming Valley Conference #1 seed.
Yeah.
And basically for the district, you're going to be the #1 seed. So how do you stay focused?
We basically just have to push each other at practice and look for what's ahead. We know we need to stay together as a team because the competition's definitely going to get harder down the road.
And the biggest thing is when February comes, games are very spread out. And that's the luxury of being the #1 seed or having the best record. But sometimes you got to wait to play. And I know sometimes when you're in a groove, you like to play. So, you guys are going to have some big layoffs in that. But you're telling me right now you have spirited practices, and that's the key.
Well, I will tell you from a coaching standpoint, and I don't care what the sport is, whether it's basketball, football, girls, flag football, whatever, when you have a great group of kids and they're competitive and your practices are competitive, you are usually, as a coach, you're usually okay with having some time off because your kids, #1, understand what they have to do, how they have to work, and the fact that they're staying this competitive after Berwick tells you a little bit something about them. So I think I'd be concerned as an ex-coach here if you're saying, oh, we went out today and Gav bought us some pizza and we were out screwing around and then we shot some free throws. But the way you've handled yourselves all year says differently.
Yeah.
So Miss Rennell and company coming to town here Thursday. Any game plan that you want to let loose, or do you want to keep everything under wraps till we show up on Thursday?
Kayla is always on Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to stop her. We just need to have good defense and play together, and I think we'll be fine.
So I think for them this year, it's been her and Lily Hinsey.
Yeah.
They've been the big 2 Patriots. They've been standing out.
Yeah, they play pretty competitive. They are always pushing the ball, so they'll have a pretty good game.
Now, how well do you know those ladies from all of your summer dealings and everything else?
Yeah, well, I've known Daniela because she's the same age as me, and we both played since freshman year, so I've known her for that long. And I've played her in the summer for AAU, so I know her pretty well.
Yeah, I also know her pretty good. We worked out together a few times, so I know a few of her.
So you not only know her as a person,
Yeah.
but you also know some of the tricks in the trade. And I'm sure she would be saying the same thing about Caitlin and Sophia if we were interviewing her.
All as I know is don't tug on Superman's cape and don't pull Caitlin's jersey. Because if you
Oh,
do,
yeah.
she's going rogue and she's going to drop 30 on you.
Yes.
That's what happened to Coatesville.
Yeah.
They pulled the jersey and that was it.
Yeah, don't pull my jersey.
But red gummy bears.
Red gummy bears
Are
and
a must.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to get this. We are going to. Yes, listen. It's got to be McDonald's before the game.
Yep.
I can't.
It's
eat
a
that.
quarter pounder, and it's some. She cannot have mustard.
Oh.
I want to say
Who told you
onions.
this?
No
mustard.
No mustard and no pickles.
No pickles. I knew it was something else.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love pickles.
I got the whole rundown from her, and then I think we need to get this gummy bear situation straightened out.
Yeah.
So you eat all of them, but red are your favorite.
Yeah, red are my favorite. Red are the good luck ones.
You eat all of them.
I really only like the red and the green.
I like the red and the white. That's my
The white are pretty good too.
Okay, so what happens when a Haribo bag of gummy bears show up? Do all the other ones that aren't red and green get
Oh yeah, they get
discarded?
eaten.
Or they get eaten?
Yeah, every gummy bear gets eaten.
Okay, so there's no gummy bear left behind.
Yes.
No GBLB. All right. Why? You didn't know I was a comedian, did you? That's
Oh
what I
yeah,
used
he'll
to
be
do
here.
before.
And guess what? He'll be here all week too.
I will, literally. How about it?
So we were talking before. My buddy's filling in for me down at Penn State. Brianna Kennedy's playing.
Oh
down
yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah.
She had 22 points.
Oh, my God.
They lost. They got hammered because Schuylkill's girls team is pretty good. But Brianna had a great game. 22 points. So,
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Everybody's laughing tonight, so.
Well, they did. They got beat. Well, Schuylkill, Penn State Schuylkill's really good. Yeah, they have a girl from Baltimore. She didn't tear her ACL. She probably played Division I. She's that good.
We
Wow.
got to get rolling.
We
And
got
I
to get
got to
rolling.
talk to Caitlin quick when we're off the air here.
You're in trouble. What did Vanessa tell you?
She's not in trouble. Vanessa didn't tell me anything.
All right, well, listen, I'll take care of the game while you guys. You want to do the game with me, Sophia?
No.
Don't push it. We got her up here a couple times.
All right, here we go. Third quarter, getting ready to start here. Excuse me. Hazleton going from left to right on your screen. Perkowski with the ball. Swings it over to Souden, now back down to Gavin. Over top of the key. He's Starling now with the ball, but straight up in the air. And Hazel, nice pass underneath. Saladin at the doorstep, can't get it to fall. Ball batted around like a pinball in there. And East Starling's going to go to the line to shoot two. %62%. First one up, first one is good.
All right, I'm back, Mr. Boy.
Girls back on concession stand duty.
Yep. Good kids, aren't they?
They are. They're fun to talk to.
Yep. Yeah, I'm thrilled Sophia's come up now a couple of times.
Yeah,
she's
been here like the last 4 times. That's good for her. It's good for
It
her,
is.
her confidence there.
And they're well spoken too, all of them. Everyone we've ever talked to.
Gav likes when we talk to them too. He always says, we're always we get the best out of the girls there.
Oh, 3-point opportunity for Matthias Mitchell.
Yeah, showing some good fight in there. You would never know with the score, and Mitchell playing, only a junior.
And they're so, you watch them as we've gotten to know them a little bit off the court a bit, you see their personalities, and they get along so well together too, which really is a big thing, team chemistry.
Yeah, it's funny because, like I said, knowing Caitlin as long as I know the family, like I said, her dad, JJ, used to be pushing her in the stroller up at the Coryell Stadium for Little League. And she wouldn't stay in the stroller long. I told you, she was 3 years old. She was playing T-ball with the 5-year-olds. Souden, right wing extended, now bounce pass down low to Stish. Dylan had a nice half, spin move. Off the window, a little short. Ball batted around. Good fight for the ball there. Is that Moran? And it is.
Yo-Yo had great hustle there. Now, it's going to be imperative for Hazleton to get off here to a pretty decent start, extend the lead a little bit. as Nanticoke tries their best to claw their way back into the game.
Pearson's going to launch a 3 there off the front of the rim. And it's going to stay here.
Yeah, I don't know why a Starling went after that. It would have been off of Nanticoke, but nonetheless.
Now we have a issue up here. Nice shot there.
Yeah.
Long 3 from the corner, Saladin again.
Give him a dozen, Paul.
Yeah, and they're all from behind the arc. I believe that's 4. Ball for 3, no good. Rebound Stish. You can see Hazel just taking control of the boards now. Moran, nice pass inside. Starling gets it back to Stish, and they're going to say Dylan touched that. I did not think he did.
Went over there and you saw who got the rebound, don't you?
Who's
Mr.
that?
Mr. Schnee.
Oh, I didn't even see Mr. Schnee. There's Coach. We'll have some stats next whistle, Coach. We'll get some halftime stats for you. We have Christian compiled them here for us.
And I might add, Mr. Schnee had very good hands there. He just nonchalantly reached out and got that
nice move by Mitchell.
Loose ball. You would have been proud. Mitchell's been hot. He's got 3 baskets here so far in the second half. Give him a dozen.
Up nice take there. Missed. Forgot. Here goes Cougars with numbers. 4-on-2 break. Prokowski coast to coast, and they're going to get the blocking foul, and Gavin's going to go to the line. Shoot 2.
As they felt that Ethan Ball did not establish proper position.
Let's go through the stats, Coach, after 2 quarters. Nanticoke, 5 for 21 from the field, 2 for 4 from behind the arc, 11 turnovers. 13 rebounds, 6 offensive, 7 defense, 1 block, and 1 steal for Hazleton. 14 of 30 from the field, perfect from the free throw line. 6 turnovers, 12 defensive rebounds, where Hazleton's really taking control of the game. 5 offensive rebounds and 6 steals for the Cougars. Thank you, Christian. And Prokowski at the line to shoot another, and
1 of 2 for Gavin.
1 of 2, and that'll help him out. Nanticoke not substituting very much at all, Coach. You see a little fatigue setting in.
Yeah, they're not. They haven't done that much throughout the year.
No. Saladin again from the corner, gets his legs into it.
Well, Mr. Saladin's had himself an extraordinary evening from behind the arc.
Looks like we'll be talking to Angel after the game, I do believe, Coach.
The way it looks now.
5 from behind the arc, I believe.
A nice movement there by Stahoviak coming across the lane. Nice cut. Just did not take care of the basket, but nonetheless, still Trojan basketball.
43-21.
Get a 3-point shot short, and we're going to get a foul under the boards on Nanticoke, and that is going to be on Ethan Ball.
For Angel, for the game, he is 5 of 8 from behind the arc.
Wow.
Wanted to check that out. Over to Stish. This time he'll try his luck, and nothing but the bottom of the net there.
Well, I'll tell you, we started off, Hazleton couldn't find the ocean, right? Or water in the ocean, however you want to say it.
And there's a lot of water in the pool right now. 25-point lead, Coach.
I was going to say, fortunes have changed for the Cougars.
Yeah. Mitchell, he's played a tough game. Nice jumper's good from right inside the elbow.
Hey, he's woken up in the second half. Now he's getting closer to his 18-point average.
Stish to the rack, no good. Rebounded by the aforementioned Mitchell. Up ahead to Mullery. Ball tipped around. Back over to Ball, back out to Mullery now. Top of the key, swings it over. 3-ball on the way is no good by Dylan Ball. Oh.
2 more for Mitchell.
46-25, 21-point lead. Stish for 3, that's short. Zowden with the rebound. Jumpers, no good.
Nice save by Starling, and they're going to get him on the line, in and out, and they're going to say no. Possession's going the other way.
Oh, wow. Thought he was in the air on that. I guess the old NFL, you can't be the first person to touch the ball. 2:20 to go here in the third quarter, all Cougars. Mitchell drives. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair. I'll tell you what, Mitchell's a big kid there. He's a head taller than Stish, and Stish is 6'3". So he's about 6'4", 6'5". First one is no good, and here comes some reinforcements for the Trojans. Speaking of the Trojans, Coach, got a call today from Troy. Speaking of your old stomping grounds up there.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know who it was, but it's probably a spam call. But I saw Troy. I'm like, I was thinking of you, Coach.
Wow. Yep.
Back in the Civil War days. You weren't part of that horse thing. That's a different Troy, right? Stish with the rebound. Can't get it to fall.
And I bet you wonder why I just huffed. Because I was going to say, before you said Troy, I was just going to tell the viewers how proud I was of you that we made it almost 3 quarters without some
historical reference
about the gosh darn Trojan horse. And out it comes.
I always have to talk about the Trojan horse.
So Troy does it to me again.
Always. The big fella. Stish pops up for 3. He's got an 8-ball side pocket. Dylan's really heated up here the second half.
I give the young man 13.
3 of 6 from behind the arc. No good there on the 3-ball. And up ahead, Staffen, very unselfish, gives it up. Back to Ritz, back over to Stish. Top of the key, swings it to the corner. Prokowski, long 3, no good. And a rebound by Nanticoke up ahead. Jackson into the game.
I was happy to see Gavin take that shot, even though he didn't make it, as we get a charge the other way.
.55 seconds to go in the third quarter. Cougars in complete control here by 23. Coach, you said Cougars have 2 road games and then they're home, right?
Yes.
Home against Dallas. I know they closed the year out against Dallas. Always a rough and tumble game, that is. Hopefully Luis will be ready for that one. That one could have Wyoming Valley Conference
ramifications.
Yes. Well, the Pittston game is definitely going to have it on Friday.
Right.
Because they are tied with Hazleton. Hazleton needs to beat them. But they need Wilkes-Barre to stumble also along the way. Not sure who, the Wolfpack has to play.
And you can bet that Pittston is going to be smarting because they were embarrassed when they played at McGeehan earlier this year.
Yes.
On Friday, January the 10th, 76-47. So mark my words, they will be waiting for Hazleton.
And that game will be Friday night. As we have the girls against the Pittston girls on Thursday night here. Back out, Soudan again for three. No good this time. And there's your horn. 3 quarters are in the books. 49-26, Coach. Let's take a break, and we'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the undefeated top-ranked Lady Cougars will be back in action right here on Thursday evening when Dallas comes to town.
All right, welcome back here. 3 quarters in the books here in Hazleton area. 4th quarter, 8 minutes to go. Cougars up by 23, Coach. It's been all Cougars since the 1st quarter.
It has. Close for a bit, and then one good thing they did tonight, they opened up the lead and they've kept it and extended it.
Yeah, Nanticoke has had a lot of problems getting into their offense. Besides Matthias Mitchell, everyone else looks really out of sync. They look rushed. Their 3-point shots, they're not squaring their shoulders up towards the basket. And they look really out of sorts here. And that's a credit to Hazleton's defense. And Justin Cruz in the game, that's 2 fouls immediately on him. So 2 fouls in 15 seconds. He's making his fouls count. Right through the wickets there. 7:33 to go here in the ball game. Clock moving. Nanticoke trying to find some offense. Got to find some in a hurry. Ball long 3 again. Just can't find the mark. And you're seeing a lot of short shots, Coach. Means tired legs.
Yes. Yes, it does.
And Hazleton has a lot of bounce in their step. Ritz with the ball, back to Saladin. Over to Cruz. 7 minutes even to go. Smith the cutter, back over to Ritz, back over to Smith. Long pass. Saladin for 3, that's short. Perhaps a step closer, he would have knocked that down.
And Mitchell came down with the rebound. Trojans looking to set up, trailing by 23.
Surprisingly, Nanticoke does not have a foul. Oh, this quarter they reset. My mistake. I don't think they had one last quarter. They might have had one. That's about it.
There haven't been many.
No, there has not. There's a 3. Gets a little bit more range by ball. No good. Souden almost forgot the ball, but he got it over to Stafford. Swings to the corner to Cruz. 6:10 to go. Oh, tried to go backdoor to Smith. It'll stay here with the Cougars. We didn't even mention, Coach, the Banana in attendance. There's a small student section tonight. Only about 4 or 5 of them here tonight.
Probably the smallest student section we've seen in a while here.
But the Banana is here.
It is.
Staffen back over to Cruz. Ritz for three, no good. Cruz might have been better off to take a shot there. He was right in point blank range. Ball back over to Mitchell. Jumpers around the rim, no good. Smith hauls the boards. 5 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Scoreless fourth quarter. Oh, boy.
They've got a block.
Well, Mikey Smith, I'll tell you what. Wow.
Well,
He
young
took
man
one. He
took one for the team, as they say.
definitely took one for the team. Wow.
Tough cookie, man. He bounced right up.
He did. 5:14 to go in this one here. Pearson for three. Good rotations. Got it for the big fella. Pearson, a senior. Over to East Starling. Now back out to Cruz. I'll tell you what, I like the way Cruz handles the ball. Senior. Smith, jump stop, pass down low to East Starling. Tries to back his way in. Hard shot.
A nice job by Starling. Good body control to make sure the bank's open at this time of the night.
Depends what bank it is. I can tell you the one I use doesn't. The Mac machine eats my money. Story for another day.
It's going to be off. Stakoviak.
51-29. And Nanticoke, another big problem for Nanticoke is they just win so many minutes without scoring. Here they haven't scored the fourth quarter at all. They had that big drought in the first and second quarter. And you're not going to beat a good basketball. You're not going to beat many teams like that.
Now, when you look at their totals and their averages, unfortunately, it's been something that's plagued the Trojans all year.
Cruz for three. Whoa. And he threw that one away with 3:56 to go.
He did. That had some vapor trails on it. That had some miles per hour on it. Good idea, as he was looking to hit Yo-Yo underneath, who was open, but just had way too much speed on it.
Low scoring quarter, 3-2. Nanticoke has led this quarter.
Bottom of the fifth.
Bottom of the sixth. Almost time for the seventh inning stretch. Ball with the ball. Smith pokes it away.
Boy, Mikey Smith having no problems putting his body on the line tonight, because he dove for that. Great effort.
He's another tough kid. Way back he was one of the in the Little League days with Caitlin and them. He played there. Tough as nails. 3:23 to go here. Pearson bodies in. Can't get the fall. Swatted away. Perez came down with that one. Nice take. Can't get it to fall by Moran. .259 to go. Perez knocks it down. We'll see Eric get on the board.
Yep. Nice floater by Eric. Found its way.
Mullery swings it down low. The ball spin move. Rattles in and out and back in again. First 2 of the game for Ethan. Another senior. Nanticoke's going for a line change coming up, Coach. All 5 coming in.
All right.
You're in charge of all those names. Oh, nice move. He put it on his hip. His Mullery and laid it up and in. Nice take to the basket.
Absolutely. Not much to add. You're nailing all the descriptions tonight. There's no room for color.
No.
That's why you're the GOAT.
Yeah, I'm a goat, all right. The Billy Goat. Well, I tell you what, our producer Damien's at attention down there already. He's ready to go. Boy, we got such a great production team, don't we, Coach?
We do.
We got Christian on stats.
We're blessed.
We got Bobby here that sets everything up. We got DeVito, is the reigning producer of the year. He's not here tonight. Damien, producer of the year last year. You got Coach next to me. And then you got me. I'm like low man on the totem pole.
Yeah.
Mikey Smith swings it over from the corner. That was Curtis Casanova. Remember my all-name team.
That's right.
1:51 to go. Unfortunately, we do not have a 31 for Nanticoke unless you do.
No, we do not. On the roster that
Ball.
we have.
1:32 to go in the ball game. Oh boy, big swat there.
I think Eric Perez had a little block
Oh,
party.
he did have a block party. More reinforcements coming in.
Have you decided who our players of the game are going to be?
Our players of the game are going to be Dylan Stish and Angel Saladin, or Saladin, however you want to say it.
I'll tell you what. We can ask Angel.
You can ask Angel. Oh, big check there. You can ask him, since I'll be embarrassed.
What? What's there to
Oh,
be
if I'm
embarrassed
pronouncing
about?
his name wrong, I apologize.
Well, it's not on purpose. You've apologized.
I apologize to you.
Maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Maybe, maybe not.
Then theoretically, I have to apologize to me.
First one up is short.
A little bit too much of the comedic side tonight, Mr.
Yeah,
Bell.
you're out of control. Second one is good by number 5. That is Hunter Atherton.
The girls got a kick out of the no gummy bear left behind, though. They thought that was all
funny.
right.
Casanova jump stop up and in.
Nice job.
Nice move by Curtis. And he gets on in the scorer's column. I love when the guys who don't get much playing time get in the game and get a bucket. You can see their teammates cheering for them. And we're under a minute to go, Coach.
Yes, we are.
Atherton swings it all way over the ball. His 3 is no good as it hit that stanchion. How does that hit that all the time?
I don't know.
Never down this end, though. Never.
No.
I don't think I've ever seen it hit the one down here.
Craves attention.
It does. The magnetic forces. 39 seconds to go, a 20-point Cougar lead. It's been that way most of the night. Vasquez also into the ball game. Number 42 is in the game, too. I do not have him on our roster either, Coach, for Hazel area.
Nope.
Young JV player getting some time.
Good hustle.
Yep. That's Perez there. 17 seconds to go. That'll be DeVito's job. We'll make DeVito find out who number 42 is for the Cougars. DeVito will take care of that for us. Sounds like The Shining, Coach. Is that your phone?
Yep.
Well, you got all these weird noises.
It's actually from Psycho.
Same thing.
Right.
Pass inside, 14 seconds to go. Ball, another 3. This time he knocks one down.
And that may do it, Mr. Bowe. Wrap this one up and give the Cougars a 58-38 win as a 3-ball went in.
Who
Yep.
shot that?
I think it was 31.
Perez.
It was Mr. Perez. I was sort of half looking down at my computer and then looked up and the ball was in the basket.
I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to see if there's any more numbers I did not have. As these are the new jerseys for the Cougars, so sometimes we might not have them updated with the younger players that don't play much. So. DeVito says that one better have counted. DeVito's in the business of counting points.
Well, Mr. Bowe, we'll take the win if you're a Cougars fan, 58-31. They're all must-wins now, as you stated earlier.
Yeah, they have to run the table. They hadn't been 4 in a row. I'm talking Wyoming Valley Conference then. And it's big for District 4, District 2, the playoffs. You know,
right.
The 3 seed will play to 6. The 4 will play to 5. 4 playing 5 will probably be Williamsport. And you never know with the millionaires coming in anywhere, Coach.
Right.
You'll have to bring your newspaper for that one.
Yes, sir.
So we got Damien standing by with our players of the game. All right, Damien, we good?
Yeah. Hello.
Okay. We have Dylan Stish down there, and we have Angel. So who we got first there, Angel?
Yeah.
All right, Angel. We got a question for you. Coach is going to ask here. How do we pronounce your last name?
Saladin.
Saladin. Okay,
Yeah.
So I was right. I just so happy I was right all these years.
Okay, because when you're introduced, Angel, they introduce you as Saladin. I don't know if you know that or not.
No, you're saying it correct, but it's all right.
Saladin, same thing, right?
Yeah.
You don't care. As long as you're scoring points and the Cougars are winning. No, you're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. He just told you. I'm saying it right.
You said Saladin.
But either way, listen, the most important thing is you guys bounced back tonight after that heartbreaker over at Wilkes-Barre. How did you guys get yourselves back in a good frame of mind? And then especially, you looked a little skittish to start tonight, and then you turned the switch on.
I mean, it was hard to come back from last game after that call at the end, but we just came out here and we just went with it and we won.
Yeah, you took care of business, and it literally looked, Dylan, like you guys just sort of did turn a light switch on, and then from that point on, I mean, you held them. I think they went 7 minutes without a point.
Yeah, I mean, all the credit goes to our preparation and our trust in each other. We gotta keep playing like that. We shouldn't have to flip that switch every game. We should just come out like that.
Yeah.
And Angel, 5 for 12 from the field. All 5 of those were trifectas. You were feeling it tonight from behind the arc.
I mean, they were leaving me open at first, so I just kept shooting it. It was going in.
They were. We noticed that when we said keep shooting the ball. They had nobody near you.
15 points, a strong game, a strong defensive game. And Dylan, you really got going tonight. And I say it all the time. I say to Coach, when you're on, you have one of the prettiest shots in the game. Such a soft touch for a bigger kid. And, really stepping up the defense. And you can see yourself coming into your own here. I know you're only a sophomore, but you're playing more like a senior the last couple of weeks.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, boys. So next
I got a question.
Sure.
Well, do you know the Wilkes-Barre-Dallas game? What's the score? And time?
Tonight, we did not have.
I will try to get it. Let me look here, Coach, while you're talking.
Okay. So let's look at you guys. That's what I'm going to ask you next. You've got to go to Pittston next, and you know they're going to be waiting for you because they were not happy with the thumping that you guys put on them at McGeehan here earlier on. I mean, you pretty much embarrassed them, fellas. So what are you expecting from them Friday night?
I mean, I expect them to come out hard, but I feel like we're going to do the same thing. Same thing in the last game.
Okay, well, that's how you have to think. But I'm wondering, if you think they're going to change up anything, X and O-wise against you. What do you think, Dylan? Anything?
Yeah, I mean, of course they're going to come out with a different game plan than they did for this last game. I expect them to watch a ton of film. But if we play like we do, if we play like we know we can, then that's not going to matter what they do.
Okay, you guys wanted to score for Wilkes-Barre and Dallas.
You ready?
Correct.
Yeah.
Who do you guys want to win?
Dallas.
Well, Dallas lost 53.
Damn.
53-44. But what that means is that's 2 losses in the conference now for Dallas. Everybody else has 3. You guys still have to play Dallas. This could end up a 4-way tie for 2 spots going into the Wyoming Valley Conference playoffs. And I know you don't want Wilkes-Barre to probably lose an easier, route to get in, but that's not a bad thing. You might control your own destiny. You win the next 2, you'll control your own destiny last game of the season the way it looks.
Well, if you guys watch tonight, we said a couple times you've got to win. I think you've got to win out. So
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
We definitely do.
And then let's get Pittston first, and then we'll worry about the Spartans and the Mountaineers, boys.
Yes.
Sound good?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, tell Coach Brogan congratulations, and thank you guys for your time, and best of luck.
Thanks,
Thank you.
fellas.
Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what, 2 very well-spoken kids.
Yeah, good kids. So they're very humble.
Yeah.
They don't want to hog the spotlight.
No, and it's always about their team. It really is. And, Wilkes-Barre getting that victory over
That's
Dallas.
big. That's big for them. They're talented, though. They really are.
They really are. And all 4 teams in that Wyoming Valley Conference Division 1, Dallas, Wilkes-Barre, Pittston, and Hazleton. Hazleton, you might say that we're biased towards Hazleton, we're homer, whatever. Hazleton's played the toughest schedule of any of them. You can say whatever you want.
When you throw in out of conference,
absolutely,
schedule,
yeah. At the end, it could pay dividends. It really could. Against Pittston is going to be a tough game there. They should beat Wyoming Valley West. Let's be honest. They should beat them. They're struggling. They've been playing better lately, but they're struggling.
And they should beat Pittston.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Here's the big game right here. This is what you got. You got to crawl before you can walk.
That's right.
Thursday, February 6th. Circle it on your calendar. That is a big, 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 big game. Let's go through our final stats. Coach, a 58-38 Cougars win for Nanticoke. 10 of 26 from the field, just 4 of 20 from behind the arc, Coach. That is 14 of 46. That is not very good shooting, and fatigue definitely did set in. 60% from the free throw line, right around the team average, 6 for 10. They turned it over 16 times. That's a lot of turnovers.
It is.
And rebound-wise, 10 offensive rebounds, 15 defensive rebounds, 1 block, and 3 steals for Hazleton area. 22 of 57 from the field. They really turned it on that second and third quarter, shooting excellent from the field. 10 of 29. They took 29 three-pointers. 49 three-pointers in this game, Coach. Hazleton just 4 of 6 from the free throw line. They only shot 6 free throws. 14 turnovers, 13 offensive rebounds, but 20 big defensive rebounds for the Cougars. 3 blocks and 10 steals, and it was good to see a lot of the underclassmen getting into the game. Coach Brogan in the fourth quarter emptied the bench, got everybody some playing time, and that is great because you know what? These kids work hard in practice, and
it's also great for their legs.
Oh, right. Yeah, you were pointing to my legs. I didn't know what happened there. Thought I was stepping on something.
No.
But
giving you those cues, man.
I didn't know what you're doing. You got those hand gestures. I never know what those hand gestures are.
Well, that's from 25 years of signaling defenses and offensive play calls in.
So let's. I think that's about it from here. We'll give our thank yous. Thanks to Bobby getting down here, setting everything up. Thanks to Damien coming in. Had the whole family with him here. I see a Charizard dragon over there. We got his daughter here, his son here. We got what's that stuffed animal's name? No, not Charizard. The other one, the little one that we used to see. Dot, gone. Dot's retired, so she's gone. Good to see that she's here. Christian doing a great job on stats. DeVito out with an illness. He is day-to-day with his return, but Coach says he will be back Thursday, or Coach is giving up his car to DeVito. That's how confident he is that the Big D will be in Hazleton on Thursday night for the girls' game.
I'll throw my house in as well.
And your drums.
No, the drums are already spoken for. They're gone. So.
Well, you never know. New ones may be on the horizon.
You never know.
Never know. So it's a final score, 58-38. Thank you to everyone here at Hazleton area, and thank you to fans for listening and the Hazen area YouTube. We'll see you all Thursday night. Pregame about 7:15. Tip-off. Lady Patriots, Lady Cougars. 19-0. Coach going for that big number 2-0. Have a great night. Have a great Wednesday. We'll see you all Thursday. Good night, everybody.
Good night.